we are going to graph systems of equations. So a solution to a system is when you have two equations and you're looking where they have the same values for x and y. So whenever you do this graphically, you are looking at the point where the two lines intersect. Algebraically, the point that makes both equations true. So they will both have these points, or that point, x comma y, whatever it is, 3 comma 1. We have different types of solutions. When the lines intersect, we would have one solution. It's that one point. So it's an x comma y. It's your coordinate pair. Parallel lines, they never intersect, so there is no solution. So remember, with parallel lines, they have the same slope. So if two lines have the same slope, they will never intersect, and so therefore you have a no solution. If one line is on top of the other line, they're the exact same, then they have infinitely many solutions, because every single point is a solution because they share it. It's the same. So let's look at an example. Y equals x minus 3, and then y equals negative x minus 1. So we are going to have to graph these. So we can graph in Desmos, in our calculator, and also on the coordinate grid. So I'm going to review how to do that. So you would look at what the m is, that would be 1, and what the b is. Whenever you graph, you always start with your b value, which is, in this case, the negative 3. That's your y-intercept. So you plot your y-intercept on the y-axis. So go down to negative 3. And then plot your slope. 1, but you gotta have a denominator, so it'd be over 1. So up 1 over 1. Plot every pretty point. Up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. And then do the complete opposite. Down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1. That is this line. We've got to make a straight line through it. You can use your calculator, or you can use your straight edge or your journal, whatever you can, but it needs to be straight. I'm going to count off points if it is not straight. And I can't do a straight line without a straight edge, so I think you need to use a straight edge. So then the next point is going to be, I'm going to graph it with another thing, another color. We're going to start with our b. b is negative 1. So we're going to go down to negative 1. But then our slope, it's going to be negative 1. Negative 1 over 1. So that means I'm going to go down 1, right 1. And make all my pretty points. Down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. Then do the complete opposite. Up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up, left, up, left. Use your straight edge. So you have a graph, but you need to write what the solution is. The solution is the coordinate pair where they intersect. So this coordinate pair on the x is 1. The y would be negative 2. So 1, negative 2. If you're unsure of the coordinates, then you need to go on Desmos, which I'll show you on the next video, and graph the two lines and then click on your coordinate pair, and that's your coordinate pair that you would write down. This is your x value, this is your y value. X, y. Okay, let's go to y equals negative 1/3 x plus 4. So let's plot our y-intercept, which is the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So always start on the y-axis with your b value, because remember, this is y equals mx plus b. Then your slope is negative 1 over 3. So that means I'm going to go down 1, right 3. Down 1, oh, I can't go right 3. So there's no other pretty points I can use. So I have 2 points. So line up those 2 points. Draw your line. Okay, now the next one, y equals 2. So that means the b value is 2. So you're going to start on 2. It doesn't have a slope. It says y equals. Remember HOI? HOI stands for horizontal line, 0 slope, y equals a number. So we are going to draw a horizontal line through here. And it doesn't exactly give us the point. But what we can do is we can add on to this. Let's go ahead and go down 1. Remember, our slope is 1, 3. So go start at this last point that we plotted. Go down 1 over 1, 2, 3. So it just went over 1 more. So I'm going to add to my grid. So that is my point of intersection. So that would be at, let's count out the x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then up 1, 2. 6, 2. Remember, you can put this in on Desmos, and you won't have to add to the grid. Okay, let's go to the next one. Y equals 3x. Well, we don't have a b, so our b is automatically 0. So we are going to start this first one at a y-intercept of 0. Then our slope is 3 over 1. 3 over 1. So do all your pretty points. Up 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. That's off the grid. So let's go back and let's do the complete opposite. Down 3, left 1. Down 3, left 1. It's off the grid. I have 3 points. Okay, and then the next one, y equals 3x minus 4. Our b value is negative 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then our slope, 3 over 1. Ooh, what do you notice? They are the same slope. Same slope means parallel, so that it's not going to have a solution. Let's go ahead and graph it. Up 1, 2, 3 over 1. Up 1, 2, 3 over 1. Up 1, 2, 3 over 1. Use your straight edge to make your straight line. Oh gosh. There we go. So since they are parallel, we have no solution. No solution. Okay, let's look at our last one. X equals 3, y equals 4. X equals 3. So we don't even have a slope. We don't even have y-intercept. This is VUX. So our special cases is when you only have one variable. So this is our one variable x. So we're using VUX. Vertical line, undefined, x equals a number. So we're going to go to the x-axis to that number, which is 3, and draw a vertical line. And then this is y equals 4. We did that earlier. We said b was 4. It is HOI because it only has one variable. The variable is y, so it's HOI because you look at the last variable of our acronyms, either VUX, which is x equals, or HOI, which is y equals. And we're going to do y equals 4. So go up to 4 on the y-axis and draw your line. So we have our two lines. Let's find our intersection. It's right here. So it would be at 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. So that is our coordinate pair for our solution. Notice what it has. See how the equation is x equals 3? Our coordinate pair, x. Y equals 4, our coordinate pair for y. That's our solution. Okay, you're not going to glue this in yet, so keep it out. And you're going to get the assignment. Let me talk to you about the assignment. It says match each system to the target UFO that it locks onto by solving by graphing. It may help to graph each system with a different color. Part of your grade is going to be that you have straight lines. So use a straight edge, use your journal or your calculator or something to make it straight. So on each of these, you're going to graph it and then write the UFO that it locks in on. So it's going to go through one of these 10 UFOs. So if it doesn't intersect at one of those 10 UFOs, you did something wrong. Okay, you have the rest of the class period to work and finish this. If you've forgotten how to graph, go back and look at your notes.